Satan, Lucifer, Belial, Leviathan, Samael.
During my left-hand path journey, I've written several books about Satan and what he means to Magnum Opus Satanic Coven. I also wrote about my addiction and, with some help from friends, set that to music in Descent into Madness. Some books I've been very proud of, some not so proud of, and they weren't generally accepted by the public. They were more wipeouts. But I kept trying, and Sathanas has richly blessed me. I was able to make a trip to Germany and visit my patriarchal coven and receive Silentium in persona diaboli. And just like any old witch, I continued to improve and look for things that I could do to glorify his name. One thing that I had not done was narrated an actual ritual, so I decided to do that, and that's what you're going to see here. So with my mad attack dog, have some drinks, let's skim the pool, and let's dive into the Satanic Blessing Ritual. Every good ritual begins with a plan of action, and that plan of action begins in your satanic grimoire, where you record all of your thoughts, and they can be very simple or very detailed. But this is going to be your quasi-recipe book to help you put together whatever ritual you're trying to perform, and it should all be based upon desired outcomes. Really, you should not have to rewrite a ritual every time, unless that's what you want to do. Also, sigils are a very good thing to think about when you're putting together your ritual plan of action. What sigils will you use? Which ones do you need? For the ritual I will be narrating, the beginning of the ritual comes from Sanctum of Shadows, Volume 2, so you can follow along. Robes have been used in ceremonial magic for millennia. I like a cotton robe because it breathes. I also choose one that is a little bigger than I actually need. Mine has a clasp at the top, and I use a safety pin for the front as there are no clasps. The hood should also be large enough. I prefer a robe that has pockets because you can keep crystals and things like that in your pocket as needed for the actual ritual. One of the main things that I wear is the pentagram. And this is a sacred emblem for the theistic Satanist. It is blessed before the ritual. I kiss the pentagram during the ritual as I put it on, and also when I remove it as well. Optional is the figure of Sathanas. Sometimes I wear this outside the robe. Sometimes I may not wear this and just wear the pentagram, but the pentagram is always in our rituals. Another chain that I like to wear underneath my robe is the stainless steel clasp chain. This is more for my own pleasure, and it really does not have a significance as far as the ritual itself. Ritual altars come in many different sizes and shapes. It really depends on what the objective is, and if you are a sole practitioner or you're performing a ritual in a coven setting. Let's take a look at some of the implements on my personal altar. The first is the athame. Now these come in different sizes and shapes as well, and some people like the sword and some prefer more of a knife. I like this particular style because it's adequate for cutting, it's short, and it fits on the altar very well. Next are the candles. The candles are black in color, and some people prefer tall candles. I prefer the shorter candles, just simply because they're easier to place around the altar and easier to work with without worrying about knocking over a candle holder or setting your altar on fire. Also, I took a yogurt glass container and created my own candle holders. You don't have to spend a lot of money when it comes to candle holders. In fact, these are actually made of cork, and I bought them at IKEA, and they work very well. I just covered them with aluminum foil. Next is a white candle, and again, you don't have to spend much and you can be very creative about the candle holder itself. In this case, this bell-shaped holder is actually an assembly off of a shower curtain holder, so feel free to be creative about the approach. Here we can see a top-down view, and you can see that it's actually open at the very bottom. Next, we have the chalice. I prefer a tall chalice, and this particular chalice is made of glass. You can use plastic if you prefer. I prefer glass. I like the way it fits in my hand. And also something to keep in mind with this is if your chalice has a stem, you really should hold it by the stem and not by the actual bulb of the chalice. Next is the ceremonial bell. I prefer a small bell with a handle, and I prefer to strike the bell with the athame. Another item is the skull. You will find these on many satanic altars. Mine is shown here, and I have it sitting on black cloth on a stand that was actually a candle stand, but I found that it works well for this particular application. I prefer to have one white candle on my altar. Now, the significance of this is covered in my books, and it's also covered in plenty of other videos that I've done. Just know that whatever color you're using should correspond to the overall objective of the ritual. I also like this effigy or statue of Sathanas. I really like the design, and it really resonated with me, as well as the inverted cross, which I just simply placed in his arms. You can choose different statues, and you can really customize your altar, and you should do that. It should really be something that makes you comfortable and brings you great joy when you're performing the ritual. Next is a candle holder, and I dedicate this to Lilith. I actually place a black candle to illuminate her image on this holder, and I place that on my altar as well. Here you can see I've placed her on my scrying mirror, so it takes up a little less room on the altar. I also place a feather on my altar. Now this serves two different purposes. First of all, I like it because of the outdoor feel to it and the ceremonial bird, and I actually use it for writing just by dipping the quill into ink, and you can write or draw on your parchment paper. Next is a book holder, so it makes it a little bit easier to place your book in the holder and hold your place while you're reading. Another item is the multi-level candle holder. It's made of glass. I actually bought this at a flea market, and I love it because the top candle symbolizes Sathanas, and each of the other subordinate candles will correspond to the demons that you are calling upon in your ritual. Another item is a larger wooden candle holder, and I use this to light sigils and things like that with the candle flame. I really like the design. Again, I purchased this at a flea market, and it works out well. This is actually the candle I put on that candle holder, and it's blue in color. Obviously, the significance of that can be found in my books. And you can see the entire thing assembled here with the candle and the candle holder. I also like to use a couple of stands, and these can be used for multi-purpose. One use is when burning a sigil or burning a parchment, you can actually burn it on top of this stand. And that way you don't have to worry about setting your altar on fire or burning any other items in the vicinity of this actual stand. I also keep a magnifying glass on the altar. I love this one. It's a simple design. I actually bought it from Amazon. Not very expensive, but it's very good if you're trying to read something from a text like a book and you need it to be a little bit larger because it will be dark around your altar. This seems to work out really well. Now, depending on the ritual that you're performing, you will decide what color candles to use. In this example, I have red candles, I have the taller candles, and also I have the smaller, what I call cup candles. Also, I have another specific glass candle holder that I can place a candle in as well. We're always facing the altar during the ritual, except for the beginning and the ending. If we are performing the ritual with other coven members, I begin by giving them the cornu, or the sign of the horns, and then turn to the altar to perform. Again, it depends on what kind of altar you're using as well. So let's begin our ritual.
Ave Satanas.
Now, to bless the pentagram. I open the ritual by striking the bell 9 times. Now for the opening salutation.
In nomine Dioscuro, introibo ad altare inferi.
Now I open the 4 cardinal directions using the inverted cross.
Satanas. 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 Satanas.
Now I call upon Sathanas.
May Sathanas, the all-powerful Prince of Darkness and Lord of Earth, grant us our desires. Sathanas, I ask for your divine guidance in opening the gates of infernal wisdom for the viewers in spirit. Sathanas, rise from hell to your rightful throne above the stars and crush those who bring truth asunder.
Now I call upon the other demons of the pit.
Leviathan, Belial, Azazel, let your knowledge shine brightly to light the way in the world subdued by ignorance.
You'll notice I am actually using written notes, and that is perfectly acceptable.
Lucifer, we build your altar of illumination amongst the thorns and thistles of the lascivious hate and await your seed.
As mentioned before, these recitations come from Sanctum of Shadows, Volume 2, Corpus Satanas.
Shaitan, we have come to sow the seeds into barren chambers and usher your satanic arrival triumphant. Zepar, Balan, Raum, Cain, Perkta. Demons of old, come forth and reveal your wisdom and fulfill your desires. Consecro. Satanas, we shall boldly rip their temple veil from bottom to top and procure your celestial tribunal. Antichrist, seed of Lucifer, we shall await your arrival and inherit your wisdom. Satanas, devour their dominion and break the vassal chains of our silence to allow truth to finally be known to all. Nephilim of old, disgrace and dishonor those once called unblemished and chosen, finally revealing their hoax, defamation, and true motivations. Astaroth, cast down their star so it will be shattered, splintered, and scattered forever upon the ephemeral winds. Asmodeus, the dust of pulverized bones shall pave the established pathway of satanic enlightenment. Satanas, never again shall their lies be considered factual. Their promises and lecherous attacks and fallacious bloodlines revealed.
Now I present the chalice.
Satanas, I offer this to you in exchange for your divine blessing upon us and those who are listening tonight. Across the world, we have gathered to ask for your satanic blessings upon us. Oh, hear us, Satanas.
Notice holding the chalice by the stem, and next I will be summoning the Dark Lord.
In the name of Satanas, King of the earth, I summon the forces of darkness to bestow his blessing upon us. Come forth from the darkness and open wide the gates of hell to satisfy our wishes and desires.
Now I will light the lesser lights.
Oh, hear the names. Samael, Leviathan, Belial, Lucifer, Satanas.
I will now sound the bell 3 times. Now I give a satanic prayer.
Like candles burning, Satanas invoked, flesh is cut, offering made in the Master's name. I have given you, Sathanas, my blood spill for your victory. Come into me as I open myself. Your essence consumes my soul, and I am yours forever and eternally. My spirit declares your glory. You fill my mind and transform me. Darkness overcomes me, and I bask in its foreign pleasures. Your presence surrounds me, therefore I am never alone. With bended knee before your altar, I have made eternal oaths that can never be broken. May you always be glorified in everything I do.
Now I give the sign of the inverted cross.
In nomine Dioscuro, so mote it be. Where there was once stagnation, now there is chaos. Where there was once love is hatred. Sathanas, I am in your temple. I feel your presence. It is increasing within me. I praise you eternally, Lord Sathanas, Prince of Darkness, ancient and you come unto us. You are great and majestic, with a beauty that shines more than the sun and darker than the deepest hole of the universe. Unholy Spirit, I invoke thee. Unholy Spirit, I summon thee. Unholy Spirit, I conjure thee. Come forth, unholy Spirit, and manifest in this body, this temple which I have prepared. In concert this night, we ask thy unfailing assistance in our particular need. In the unity of unholy fellowship, we praise and honor first Lucifer, morning star, Beelzebub, Lord of regeneration, Belial, Prince of the earth and angel of destruction, Leviathan, beast of revelation, Abaddon, angel of the bottomless pit, and Asmodeus, demon of lust. All of the nameless and formless ones, the mighty and innumerable hosts of hell, by whose assistance may we be strengthened in mind, body, and will upon this earth as it is in hell. We take this night our rightful due place, and we trespass not upon the path of pain. Lead us tonight, Sathanas, unto temptation, and deliver us from false piety. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever. So mote it be.
Now the sounding of the bell. Now the recitation of the Enoch syllables.
Ayuji kaiwedos. Yeah, check it out. Enoika, dia, bestia.
Now the charge under Sathanas.
Deliver us, Almighty Satanas, from all past error and illusion, that having set one foot upon the path of darkness and vowed ourselves to thy service, we may not weaken in our resolve, but with thy assistance grow in wisdom and strength. Satanas, Lucifer, Belial, Leviathan, Samael.
Next, the consecration of the body.
I will now offer the consecration of the body in the name of Satanas and Lucifer. I bless and consecrate my feet in the name of Satanas and in the name of Lucifer. I bless and consecrate my legs in the name of Satanas and in the name of Lucifer. I bless and consecrate my genitals in the name of Satanas and in the name of Lucifer. I now offer the rest of my body. I bless and consecrate the abdomen in the name of Satanas and in the name of Lucifer. I bless and consecrate my chest in the name of Satanas and in the name of Lucifer. I bless and consecrate my buttocks in the name of Satanas and in the name of Lucifer. I bless and consecrate my back in the name of Satanas and in the name of Lucifer. I bless and consecrate my hands in the name of Satanas and in the name of Lucifer. I bless and consecrate my arms in the name of Satanas and in the name of Lucifer. I bless and consecrate my shoulders in the name of Satanas and in the name of Lucifer. I bless and consecrate my neck in the name of Satanas and in the name of Lucifer. I bless and consecrate my eyes in the name of Satanas and in the name of Lucifer. I bless and consecrate my entire body for you, dear Satanas. Blessings from hell, O Lucifer. Hear the names: Satanas, Lucifer, Belial, Leviathan, Samael.
I now close that with the syllables. In German, I am not alone. Satanas with us, always, forever.
Ich bin nicht allein. Ich bin nicht allein. Satanas mit uns. Alles, immer. So modipi.
I now deliver the blessing.
I bless and consecrate this temple all around. And I ask for your blessings upon those who are with me in spirit, but are not with me physically. O Satanas and Lucifer, bless them this night. We call upon you. Hear our desire. Satanic blessings to all of the brothers and sisters that are with us tonight in spirit. We set ourselves apart, our dark Lord, and to the forces of darkness. We call upon you, Sathanas, to bless us, to pour out your ever love for us. We are asking, as this time of season is upon us, bless us, Sathanas. Bless us in your work. Bless us in what we do for you. Bless us, Sathanas. Bless us, Sathanas. Bless us, Sathanas. So mote it be. I bless and consecrate this body in the name of Sathanas, in the name of Lucifer. Belial, we ask for your divine blessings for this year. Leviathan, we ask for your blessings for this coming year. Asmodeus, we ask for your blessings for this coming year. Balan, Perkta, Raum, we ask for your divine blessings upon us and upon Magnum Opus. Hear us, bless us, keep us in the hosts of hell. Thank you, Sathanas. Satan, rise from hell. Bless us for the coming year. Lucifer, pour out your blessings upon us, those in the physical, those in the spirit. Belan, pour out your wrath upon those who are against us. Raum, pour out your wrath upon those who would do us harm. Belial, keep us among the hosts of hell. Keep us safe, both physically and spiritually. Samael, Lilith, keep us, minister to us, for we are Sathanas' children.
And now the benediction.
I will now give the benediction to those who are with me in spirit tonight. Sathanas, bless those across the world. Hear us, Sathanas. Pour out your blessings upon us. We ask for blessings of health, longevity, blessings of good health, blessings to rise above our enemies. Thank you, Satanas. Satan, Belial, Leviathan, Samael, thank you for your blessings. We offer to you tonight our sincerest request. Thank you. Thank you for the blessings to come.
Now closing of the cardinal directions.
In nomine de nostri Satanas. In nomine de nostri Satanas. In nomine de nostri Satanas. In nomine nostri Satanas.
Now back toward the altar and the stabbing of the inverted pentagram.
Satanas. Satanas, hear our desperate cry. Come to us, minister to us, and keep us safe. Thank you for your divine blessings. Thank you for allowing us to come together tonight across the miles, across the universe. Hear us. Thank you, Satanas and the hosts of hell.
Now each individual receives the charge.
As we close tonight, we charge each individual under the sound of my voice. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law, and Satanas shall be the maker and ruler of the law. Satanic blessings to each and every one of you, brother and sister.
I now close the ritual by ringing the bell 9 times.
So mote it be. Blessings, brothers and sisters. Ave Satanas. I send you satanic blessings. So mote